Hey guys, I am so excited to make this video because it's been a while since I decluttered my eyeshadow palettes. And so, as you can see, I have a lot of them. Just a disclaimer, this is not going to be the type of video where I get rid of half of my collection because I've done that in the past. And I know some people love to see that. And I know some people get really upset. So, I mean, obviously I cannot please everybody, and I'm just doing this to honestly get into eyeshadow palettes again because for some reason I've not been drawn to them. I have a lot of them, and I feel like every time I open this drawer, I'm like, oh, I don't know which one to grab, and I always gravitate towards my all-time favorite Lorac Pro palette, which I don't even know where it is because it's been a while since I used my, there we go. It's been a while since I used my eyeshadow palettes. And so here we go. Here's my favorite palette of all time. And this is so old already and it's pretty beat up. This is the reason why I got a new one when Ulta had crazy sales. I got this as backup and I think it's time to reach for it and get rid of this old guy because it's getting really old. And yeah, I'm gonna put it in the basket where it collapsed. Ooh, and I'm gonna open this up. So anyways, I never finished my thought and disclaimer. I just wanted to, again, do this for mainly myself, and I just love watching these types of videos when people declutter their palettes, and I just like to see what they keep and what they get rid of. And I'm going to try to do the same. I'm going to try to tell you why I'm getting rid of certain palettes and why I'm keeping others. So hopefully this will be a fun video to watch. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really long one. Last time it was really long because sometimes I'm like debating, should I keep it? Should I get rid of it? Brand new palette. Man, I hope the formula is the same because I'd be really upset if it wasn't. All right, keeping that one. I'm just gonna take everything out. Oh, by the way, this should come with a little eyeshadow base, which is nice. And I remember trying it and I really liked it, so I'm gonna keep that. I've been a little crazy lately with this Ulta sale and Sephora sales that they had going on, and I bought a lot of new palettes, so I feel like I need to get rid of some of my older ones. This is another easy one because I'm holding on to this one because I didn't even try it yet, and I always wanted to give it a try. And I know some of you are going to get upset and say, listen, you have all these palettes, why do you have them if you're not using them? Well, I'm going to tell you that I used to love eyeshadow palettes. I used to love putting on eyeshadow. But lately, I want to say over the past half a year, all of a sudden I lost that drive, and I just didn't even look into this drawer anymore. I would just put on my eyeliner and just, go about my day. But recently, I've been watching a lot of videos and I really wanted to get back into eyeshadow because it's almost like art, you get to be very creative and, just create art on your eyes, which is super cool. So this one I'm keeping. All right, so we have Artistry palette, and oh, this looks a little messy. So I'm thinking, this is by Bad Habit, by the way. It's the company that would do all the major, high-end palettes, and they do such a good job of doing that a lot of people fell in love with it. I'm going to get rid of this palette because I haven't reached in it because it just looks messy. So why keep something that I know most likely will not get into it? I honestly will probably keep all my Lorac palettes because Lorac formula is my favorite. Like it's the best. It's hands down the best formula there is for eyeshadows. And so this is the third or the fourth one. I think this is the third. Yes, I did tap into it a little bit. Obviously, super cool, super nice, easy blendable eyeshadows. And I recently got the second and the fourth ones, and I cannot see, where are they? Probably somewhere in the back. Second Lorac Pro. Just got it on Ulta sale for like $19, I think, and it was pretty cool. Keeping that. And my fourth one. Wow, very nice. Love it. They're all a little similar, but you know what? I don't mind that because I just like the color selection that they have. It's mainly neutral. And then, oh my god, when they released this one first, I so wanted to get my hands on it. And it was all out. I was so upset to find that out. I saw that a lot of the beauty gurus were able to get it and they were reviewing it, and I remember that I was like looking for this palette and looking, and it was like 150 on eBay or even higher than that. People that got their hands on it were selling it for a lot higher than it cost. And so recently I saw it on sale at Ulta and I immediately grabbed it. So I'm obviously keeping that one. There is a new one that I got at Ulta. I'm not sure if I should keep it or return it. I didn't even open it yet, which is silly of me because it's gonna take time to open it on video. Goodness gracious, they really packed it well. Oh, this is nice. What do you guys think? Should I keep it? I probably should because it looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm keeping it because, like I said, Lorac formula is my favorite. Here we have the new addition to my collection. It's by J Cat Beauty and it's called I Imagine. It has 35 shadows in it. I got it for $14.99 at TJ Maxx, which is super cool. I haven't tried it yet, but I am definitely putting it on my to-do list to give this palette a try. So I'm keeping that. And another new one. So all of the new ones that I just got, I'm keeping. I'm just gonna show you them so you guys kind of know which ones are the new ones and which ones are the older ones. Now this is really beautiful. It was only $7 by Essence. It's the I Flirt Party Look. Another new one by PYT Beauty. Keeping that one. Excited to try it out. Man, I have a lot of cool palettes to try out. Then we have Natasha Denona. I think this is the gold palette. Oh no, the sunset palette. Oh, well, here is a swatch of Bronze Age. Wow, this is, whoa, it is pigmented, you guys. Man, I'm happy I got it. I mean, obviously, it's a really expensive palette. $129. It better be pigmented. So, yeah, keeping that one. And if you guys hear all kinds of noise, it's just my family upstairs probably playing around with Danny, and Danny might be running around, and it might be a little loud. Well, anyways, let's just continue. So next, we have the Balm palettes. I mean, I used to be obsessed with these. This is the Meet Matte Nude. And I've had it for so long and I honestly barely touched it. So I think it's time to say goodbye to this one. And then I have the Meet Matte Adore. I think I'm going to say goodbye to this one too because I got some new ones that are similar. This one's getting a little old and for some reason I'm not drawn to that anymore. Then we have my new edition. It's by Colored Rain. And it's the Queen of Hearts. A beautiful palette. But for some reason, I don't know why I got it, you guys. I don't know. I feel bad now. Like, I don't know what to do with this one. No, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this. I just got it. Why get rid of it? Urban Decay Born to Run. This is what it looks like. And it does have all kinds of colors in here, and you can just create any look you'd like. I'm definitely keeping this one. Okay, let's see. This is from ColourPop. I'm not sure which one it came from, but speaking of ColourPop, I picked up a lot of palettes from them. This is California Love, and I'm not sure that I like this one as much because it doesn't have like the lighter color, at least one lighter color where I could put all over my lid. It has really beautiful, beautiful glitters and shimmers. but I think I'm going to get rid of it. I haven't even tried it, but I feel like I'm not going to reach for this one at all. Then we have Baby Got Peach. Let's see. Can I open this? And it's another gorgeous palette that I'm not sure that I'm going to be reaching for. For some reason, this looked a lot lighter online. I don't think I'll be reaching for it too much. So I'm going to get rid of this one too. Then we have Give It To Me Straight. Yeah, this one I will keep. This is like my first ColourPop palette that I got. And it's, what is this? Double Intender. So I'm gonna still hold on to this palette. I know it doesn't have the lighter colors, but this one looks, and these two actually can be the lighter colors that I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I'm keeping this one. This is an easy one. Dose of Colors, Marvelous Mauves. Just gorgeous. This is going to be a little tricky because I said in my previous few videos that this is like my favorite palette. It's just wonderful quality, just very easy to work with. But I think it's getting super old and damn it. No, I want to keep it. I can't get rid of this one because I just remember like how nice it is, and I used to always travel with it. Tartelette in the Bloom by Tarte. And what should I do? I don't know. I might just keep it. Now this one is Stila. What is it called? I Wonder. It was in one of the sets that I remember I was so happy I got my hands on from Nordstrom Racks, and it was like super discounted. I missed it when it was at Ulta when it first came out, and I still like it. I'm gonna keep that one. It's like easy to travel with also. Then we have Bobbi Brown. I remember getting this one and being so upset that this eyeshadow shattered. Nonetheless, it is still a gorgeous palette that I am keeping, even though the glitter's all over that palette. But at least it's not like a darker color. Alright guys, and this is Naked Urban Decay, Naked One, which is iconic palette that everybody probably on YouTube has, and I was like, I have to have it too. When it went on sale at Ulta, I was like super happy because I could get it and not feel bad about it because I'm like super delayed. It's been what, like 10 years now that it came out, and when it first came out I really wanted to get it, but I didn't have enough money. I couldn't bring myself to spend like $50 on a palette. And so finally recently, like I said, it went on sale at Ulta and I got it. Can't say that I'm like super impressed with it because I like the Lorac palette formula better. Should I keep this one? I probably shouldn't. I'll probably just get rid of it, you guys. Alright, the Pacifica palette, and this one is Pink Nudes. This is a very nice palette and I'm keeping this one. I have a lot of the Colourpop singles. It's actually a set, and I didn't realize it's going to be this dark. Like most of the colors are going to be a little on the dark side. So I have to get rid of it because I know I'm not going to use it. So again, it's just holding up space in here. And it doesn't have, does it not have a single light color? No, it doesn't. So yeah, I'm getting rid of this. It's brand new. Alright, this is the ColourPop Yes Please. I'm keeping this one for sure. It's very nice. Then I have a Becca Chloe Malika. Another super nice palette. I mean, this is not an eyeshadow palette, so I don't even know why I have it in here. But I'm keeping that one. I'm just gonna put it into my highlights palette and blushes. Then we have the Stila Eyes Are the Window shadow palette. Wait, is it into the Spirit? This is the Spirit. I remember getting it because of this shade Kitten that everybody was like in love with, and I'm still gonna keep it because I want to have that shade somewhere in my collection. Then we have Laura Mercier Artist palette, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette, brand new. I might have swatched it, and I definitely want to give it a try, so I'm keeping that one. And this is just a MAC blush that I recently bought. It belongs somewhere else. This is Jouer. Very beautiful palette, super high quality, love it. I'm keeping it. And this is the Rose Gold Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow palette. Then we have the Brown Sugar, and this is by ColourPop, that I definitely want to keep and give it a try. Lime Crime Venus. I think I'm gonna get rid of. Man, this color is so pretty though. Like, I don't have anything like this in my collection. It doesn't really have an all over lid, although it does have this shade. I'm keeping that. Never mind. Choke myself into it. Then we have Cargo Cosmetics, and this one is Namaste India. Pretty new, just recently got it at TJ Maxx for like $7, which is a wonderful price. And I'm keeping it because I really want to give this a try. Then we have Zoewa, which I've heard many good things about this brand. This one is the matte palette, or all matte. No, it just says matte. And I'm keeping this one for sure. Look at how pretty this is. Then I have my Gingerbread by Too Faced. This is the extra. I'm gonna keep that one as well. Pretty new. As you can see, I didn't even touch it yet. Then we have Zoeva Basic Moments. Very nice palette too. It's more on the lighter side. Keeping that one. Then we have the Flirty Friday by Laura Geller. And I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I haven't even tried it yet, but I know I'm not gonna use most of these shades. Then I have my CoverGirl True Naked in Roses. That's what it looks like up close. Very pretty palette, and I think I'm going to keep this one still. I have my two Wet n Wild palettes that I like, and I'm going to keep. This is the Not a Basic Peach that you guys know very well, and this is the Nude or Nude Awakening. Keeping these two. And then, oh, this is the Butter London. Super cute packaging. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this one. It's the Glitz and Glamour. Then I got my Urban Decay Kristen Leanne. Definitely keeping it. I haven't tried it yet, but I just really like the color scheme, so I'm definitely holding on to this. Oh my god, this is gonna be a hard one because it's the Nude Tude palette by The Balm. And my goodness, this was my first high-end palette. I used to be in love with this thing, and it is super old, and I probably should get rid of it, but it's like, looking at this makes me happy. Should I keep a palette like that? You know, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm just not gonna use it. I'm just gonna keep on looking at it whenever I feel sad or something like that. Which is crazy. I know. It's a little crazy. But some of you that are really into makeup and especially eyeshadow palettes, you know that it can make you feel happy. Then we have my Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Keeping this one. Right here we have the Chocolate Bar by Too Faced, and I used to love this palette as well. Oh my god, it's like so hard to get rid of palettes that I used to love. I think I'm gonna get rid of it though, because it doesn't have a good staying power for some reason. Dominique Latte palette. Yeah, this thing is amazing. It is such high quality. Look at the size of these eyeshadows. Like, you can never get run out of it. So I highly recommend this palette. It is very nice. Keeping that one for sure. I'm putting it somewhere closer. Then I have the Bare Essentials by Bare Minerals. It's just like a very easy, safe palette, and I am going to keep it as I'm like deciding. Saying or talking as I'm deciding. Bad Habit Mythos palette. And I need to get rid of it because it is a dupe for one of the Pat McGrath palettes. I can't remember which one. It is gorgeous. Look at that green. But I just know I'm not going to go for it, so I'm going to get rid of it. And then this one is Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows. Very pretty palette, actually. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be good quality because Makeup Revolution, they're usually really good. So I'm going to hold on to this one. Oh, God, I'm holding on to a lot where it's like falling apart. Okay. Then we have the Auckland Natural Eyeshadow Palette. And, oh yeah, this is the dupe for one of those Stila palettes that I just was obsessed with back in the day. I got rid of it a while back because it was getting super old, and then I wanted to get this one, just something to remind me of the other palette, the original Stila palette. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and well, I didn't even use it yet. No, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, LA Nudist, LA Girl, I think. Very nice palette, keeping that one for sure. And then Too Faced Natural Matte. It's like their old version that I got from Nordstrom Rex, and I'm gonna keep that. Man Eater, definitely keeping from Tarte. One of my favorite palettes also, like good for traveling. Baguette Lights by Makeup Geek. Keeping this one also. After Hours, this is a dupe by Bad Habit, and it's a dupe for one of the Huda Beauty palettes. And I'm gonna keep that because I don't own any of the other ones, like the original ones. Then I have the Adeline Morin by Tarte that I recently got, and I definitely want to keep it. I want to give it a try. And Alamar, my goodness, this has made for all my declutters, and it is still untouched. But I hear that it's amazing, and I still want to give it a try. Like, I really want to try this, so I'm gonna keep that. And I'm holding on to my Persona palette, Identity. Very nice, very nice. And then this is MAC. It's one of the holiday palettes. Like, it's one of the holiday palettes. And yes, keeping it. The It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty. I used to love this one too, especially for traveling. So, no, I'm going to get rid of it. It's been a while. Revolution, Makeup Revolution. Well, I only swatched it. I haven't really used it. But I feel like I want to hold on to it to give it a try. Like, because I don't remember using it on my eyes. Then we have the Nubian by Juvia's. I mean, Juvia's eyeshadow palettes are amazing. They are super high quality. And I would definitely recommend it. But I do have to get rid of this one because it doesn't have the lighter shade that I usually like in my eyeshadow palettes. Then we have Too Faced Glitter Palette. This thing is amazing. It's another palette that kind of makes me happy when I look at it, and I really want to keep it. I barely use any glitter palette shadows, but I sometimes go for it when it's like party time or something, and I really want to keep that one for that. And then we have the Warrior by Juvia's. Pretty new. I think this is light enough for me to hold on to this one. Okay. Lorac Pro Mega 2. Yes, I do want to hold on to that now that I have one also. Then I have, oh goodness gracious, the Lorac Stay Neutral. Wow, this is nice. It's giant though, so I do need to get rid of it. I kind of like Lorac Pro is probably going to be the biggest palette that I'm going to keep. And it's still pretty hard to store. All right, this is a pretty new addition. It's by Smith & Colt. And it should be a very nice palette, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then I have the Winky Locks Cashmere Kitten. Definitely holding on to this one. All right, then we have Fame by ColourPop. Super cute. I'm definitely keeping that one. This is the designer collection by ColourPop and Midnight Masquerade. This is going to be another palette that makes me happy when I look at it, so I'm keeping that one. And yes, I finally got the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. Oh my god, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks gorgeous and I really want to give it a try. Another recent addition is a Tarte Play, what is it called? Clay Play. There we go. That I just got from Nordstrom Racks for a pretty good price. It's still available if you guys are interested. And again, you can use my link, which is a referral link, and then you create your own account and you can go ahead and share it with your friends, like your link, and you can get like a kickback for that if they make a purchase. All right, anyways, keeping that one. Essence Spice Up. So it's interesting because it's almost got like 2 levels. It's got shades, shadows on each side. And another, oh, this is I Love Revolution. And I just got it. What is it? Some type of nude chocolate. So I'm gonna keep that. It's a cute little palette. And oh my god, the really exciting part of my collection are these 2 Nabla palettes. It's the Secret palette. Look at how gorgeous this is. Just beautiful. And the Poison Garden. I don't know which one I like better, but both of these are just so pretty. And the camera is just not doing it justice. Over here we have Pat McGrath Mothership Subliminal Dark Star. Well, if you guys want to own one of these, definitely check out my giveaway. It's still running. You can still enter it. And but I think I'm going to get rid of this one because my god, this blue doll, it's beautiful. It's like purplish blue that I just love. Absolutely love. But these are like a little too dark for my taste. Again, online they all look lighter for some reason. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And then we have Smoky Show by Color Rain. For sure keeping this one. It's so pretty. Okay. And then we have Lowlies in my accent. Try pronouncing these words. I'm keeping this one too. And the Matte Bar by Maybelline New York. Definitely keeping that one. Almost done, you guys. Then we have the Sweet Talk by ColourPop. Very soft palette. Like, I just really like looking at it. And then this is the Winky Lux Mermaid palette. Super cute. I'm keeping that one for sure. And finally, we have Laura Geller Iconic New York Collection. Where did I get this? I feel like I got it in Nordstrom Racks also. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that. All right, you guys. So, well, I didn't do as well as I did last time. But like I said, I did not plan on getting rid of that many palettes. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up and start placing them back in. I'm just gonna speed it all up so at least you guys can see how I organize, but you don't have to. Alright guys, so this is it. My goodness, I finally finished it and this is what it looks like. I personally love it. I think it's a lot more visible now. I know what palettes I have. Plus, going through with this process, it reminds you which palettes you have and kind of gives you an idea of which ones you want to use. And I kind of made them in an order of not only, you know, what fits where, but also in the order of how I want to use them. My goal is to also rotate them each month, just kind of flip-flop them, or you know, get some of the ones that were in the front, put them in the back, and then I'll probably do it again in a few months. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put all kinds of links below if you're interested. This I got on Etsy, this little organizer, and that I made myself. If you're interested in knowing how to do it, I will link my video down below. I did a little DIY video. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye!